This video is going to go over how we can find the area of a circle. I've drawn two pictures of a circle here so that we can see what a circle is, in case we forgot. A circle is a shape that looks like this. Notice that there's a radius in the first circle. A radius is the distance from the center to the outside, and it's a very important part of being able to figure out the area of the circle. In the second one, you'll see the diameter. Now, you'll notice the diameter just looks like two radii stuck together, and that's exactly what it is. The diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. Okay, so we can use that relationship in order to figure out what the diameter is from the radius and so on. So, as usual, the area of anything is equal to the space inside. Every shape has its own formula for radius to be able to count the space inside. For circles, we need the number pi. Pi is an irrational number. It's approximately equal to 3.14, but not exactly equal to that. Okay, so when we want an exact answer, we want to leave pi. And we want an approximate answer, we're going to use 3.14. Let's go ahead and write down the formula for the area of a circle. The area of a circle is equal to pi times the radius times the radius. Another way to say that is pi times the radius squared, or pi r squared. This is how we remember the formula for the radius. Don't forget that for area, we always have units squared. In other words, we might have centimeters squared, or meters squared, or inches squared. You always need to have square units when you're talking about area. So the exact answer, we're going to leave pi in the answer. And for the approximate answer, we're going to use pi to be 3.14. Let's do a couple of practice examples for finding the area. So number one. A circle with radius 5 inches. So don't forget that the area is equal to pi r squared, which in this case is pi times 5 squared. 5 squared is 25, and so you end up with 25 pi. Now we need the units, and remember this is going to be inches squared. So this is the exact answer. Now if we actually want to figure out what it is as an approximate answer, then I'm going to do 25 times 3.14 and see what I get. 5 times 4 is 20, 7, 15, 8, 2, and 6. Added together we get 0, 5, 8, 7, 2 decimal points, 78.50, or 78.5 inches squared. So this would be the approximate answer. Okay, let's try another one. Let's suppose that the problem instead gives us the diameter. Sorry, that should be a T here. A circle with diameter 7 centimeters. When you're given the diameter, you have to double it to get the to get the, sorry, you have to multiply it by 1/2 to get the radius, right? Because the radius is half the diameter. Or just divide it by 2. So the radius is going to equal 0.5 times 7, which is 3.5 centimeters. Now that we have the radius, we can use it to find the area. The area is equal to pi times r squared. So pi r squared is going to be pi times 3.5 squared. This is going to be kind of an annoying calculation. Let's do it over here. 3.5 times 3.5. 5 times 5 is 25. 17. 3 times 5 is 15. 10. 5. 12. 2. 1. So 12.25. 2 decimal places, so 12.25. So you get 12.25 pi centimeters squared. This would be the exact answer. Now to find the approximate answer, we're going to do the 12.25 and actually multiply it by pi. 4 times 5 is 20, 10, 9, 4, 5, 2, 2, 1, and then by 3 you get 15, 7, 6, 3. 0, 5, 16, 14, 8, 3, 4 decimal places, 38.465 would be the approximate answer. Okay, the exact would be this guy, and the approximate would be that guy. Let's do one more example. Now this time we're going to suppose that they give us a picture instead. Let's say that they told us that this is 4 meters. This means that the diameter is 4, which means that the radius is 2, since the radius is going to be half of the diameter. So remember, area is equal to pi r squared, which is equal to pi times 2 squared. But 2 squared is 4, so this is just 4 pi. And the units were meters, so 4 pi square meters. This would be the exact answer. For the approximate answer, we're going to do 4 times 3.14 and see what we get. We get 16, 5, 12, 2 decimal places, so 12.56 square meters would be the approximate answer. And that is it. I hope that this was useful. Thanks very much for watching.